Hey, it's Dustin with the Davidson Group and another Real Talk. So, we had a listing that was a beautiful old home. In fact, you're going to see some content from this property now and over the next few weeks. Had something happen though. I don't know if this happens to you if you own a business or you have a business profile, but a lot of times when you post things, when I post things, I'll just talk from my perspective. When I post things, I get notifications. Hey, share it to bloody or spend X amount of dollars and do this thing. And they're always like trying to sell engagement or sell whatever they're trying to sell or push whatever they're trying to push. And so I tell people like, hey, this content, I want to get it out to as many eyeballs as possible. So if you want to share it to your page, go for it. I get an email. And this email says, hey, we want to feature your listing on our website and Instagram. We need you to say yes. Yeah, sure, go for it, man. I'm excited for it. Let's get as much engagement as we can. Well, something happens. I say yes, and not that we don't get leads for properties, but I got a lot of direct leads for this particular property. In fact, we had like 120, 130 leads come in for this. But it was about the second day that I realized that, it was from another email from them. They said, hey, engagement's through the roof, we're doing great. I actually looked to see who it was that had reached out, and it was Cheap Old Houses, the HGTV program. They had featured us on their Instagram, and I think at this point we've got like, 300 plus comments and like 20,000 likes, and we had so many people all over the country Googling over this property because of the beautiful woodwork, because of the stained glass, because of the awesome carpentry that is in and throughout this old home. But it's just really cool that one of the properties that we had in Joplin, Missouri, a property that we didn't put a lot of time and effort into the updates and the changes, right? It was just something that we put on the market. Now, we did professional photography, we showcased it as much as we possibly could for what we were given, right? And I think it was that leveraged us into this other piece. But man, this property was a banger as far as activity. And so something I would say if you're an agent watching this is, one, take every opportunity you can to showcase any and every property that you can. In fact, I feel as though I missed the bucket on this because the day that we shot this property, I was busy and I didn't get to do a video walkthrough. We didn't worry about it because of the time of day. We just did really nice, high scale, very good photos and just posted the stills. Now I'm killing myself because I could have done more with this property and it hit. So I don't really know what the takeaway is from this other than I know that when you produce content, I've heard it said that, you may produce content, and 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 pieces take off and hit. Well, I think the same should apply whenever we're marketing our properties, right? We don't look at a property and say, yeah, I'm not gonna do much with that. Like, we have our core packages and we stick to what those things are, and we obviously honor what the client wants to do, but we need to do that and do the most we can with it, whether it's an old house that needs a lot of work and is only listed at $50,000, or an immaculate, beautiful house in the south end of Joplin that's gonna list for $500,000. We need to put our best efforts in, and we don't need to be surprised whenever this continually work pays off and we get a lot of opportunity from a particular piece of property. So it's really cool to have them reach out to us. They were actually gonna do a video showcase, but we had so many offers and so much activity in such a short amount of time that it just wasn't feasible for them to do. But yeah, anyway, if you're an agent and you're watching this, showcase the heck out of your properties. If you're another business owner and someone's reaching out to you via internet or via email or DM or whatever the case is to showcase something or do something, if they're not going to charge you anything for it and it looks like it's going to be something that's ethical or moral or fits within your business practices, just say yes. You never know what's going to happen. Anyways, hope to talk to you soon. I'll see you on the next one.